Alright. Sorry. Alright, so, last we left off here, we had just completed the Drukhari evasion of Dargonis, fended it off nice and easily, and now we have what is very obviously the end of Chapter 2. So, we're going to take care of a couple things before that. Namely, as I mentioned, we have the showing the way that we need to do. Earn that. We need to go down here for Jai's stuff. I think that's really it. Like, there's a couple areas we haven't explored yet. Namely these two guys down here. But I do not have the navigator insight to chart her out like that. So those are going to have to wait till later. So I assume we're probably going to get a little bit more, a couple more systems. Maybe not too many more, but, you know, fill out this area a little bit more. Maybe fill out this side a little bit more once the next chapter starts. So primary thing is take care of this guy. It's going to be the same number of jumps anyways. Oh. Someone has showed up. Immediate interruption. I assume it's either Yilliet or Cassia. Yilliet, okay. I finally found you in this dwelling. This symbol has many meanings. Humility, grief, loss, shame, regret. I hope you'll accept them all, because I am sorry what happened to your world, to your subjects, and to your palace, and for what my kin did to them. Cool, so this was, like, event locked. Let's just not say anything that can mess up what she wants to hear. Just thank you. She shudders. My words will not heal the wounds, nor bring back to fallen, and they will not restore your protectorate. However, oh, so she's gone quiet. Let's stare back. Look, Elantok, the gaze of a child Asayun can penetrate deeper than a monkey's, and I can see in all the heaviness that has accumulated in your souls during travels. I see it. In your gestures, in tilt your head and change your scent, if you will allow me, first time she heard her sound so indecisive and guilty, I'll help you cast off the burden and cleanse your soul and mind of worry. Burden responsibility has indeed weighed heavily. So we can try to... okay. What are you referring to? It's difficult to describe, but your soul shines bright and your mind is strong enough for you to be able to immerse yourself in your own mind and cleanse it of unnecessary cares. I am still not sure that your species is capable of such a thing, but it is worth a try, and if nothing comes out of it, then the only thing you'll lose is a small fraction of your time. I will be your guide on this journey. It will help you enter the meditative state and get to know yourself. Of course, as if you let me. Immersing yourself in your soul is a deeply intimate process, but you will not be able to do it without me. And I promise you, Elantok, I will not judge you, your world, or anything that takes place inside it. We will see only what you want to see. Awareness test. Embers of genuine curiosity glimmer in her emerald gaze. To know a human soul is a unique opportunity for an Aldari, and Yurlit's uncharacteristic caution and uncertainty implies she's also discomforted by her own keen interest. Ooh, do we calm in? Let's call her out this time. You're a little curious. Do we push this? Very well. We'll need to find a suitable place somewhere quiet and serene. I feel like you don't want to offend her culture much. The music there was a little bit weird. Let go of everything Elantok, doubts, fears, emotions, cast aside. Good. Now look inside your soul. Look at it shining timidly and dive in. Oh god, we're into inner world. I wonder if this has changed at all by like your background or your actions that you've taken up to this part. Probably not. We did it! So far your world resembles the real one, but soon you will learn to go deeper. Remember that everyone here is just a reflection of your own thoughts, feelings, and desires. Not be afraid to look them in the eye. Oh, good I have a servitor drone and a little announcer drone in my mental state. That really tells a lot, if you really think about it. So, oh yeah. Why is Juliet leading? Okay, whatever. I guess it makes narrative sense.
Victory awaits!
Oh. Interesting. Fresh blood soaks into the priceless silk coverlets from an ugly stain under the corpse. Your corpse. All sentient beings are afraid of death. You have to accept fear first before you can get rid of it. Nope. No. It's just that easy. Words can be misconstrued. I'm a mutant. Are you just toying with me? It is natural for monkey to desire closeness with their own kind, but the same desire gives rise to doubt. Interesting. That doesn't have a interaction prompt.
Follow my lead.
My character is just screaming into the void. Hi, Conrad. How's it going? Staying at the helm, peering in darkness, cosmos, he feels lonely among the stars as I do among my own kin. Alright, well, luckily I can just click things and brain blast. Okay. Hey, Heinrich, how's it going? I'm here to kill you, to betray you, to serve you. Am I a friend or foe? What do you think? Is our uncertainty regarding Heinrich's loyalties, or when he will turn on us? And he really has nothing to say about that. These are my subordinates. We got rid of one rogue trader, and we'll get rid of him too. This is paranoia about my subordinates. And from the lower decks, the senior officers hate him and hear his Vox transmission, he is brewing. As long as I can still use his thrones, I don't care. Once betrayed, it's hard to put one's trust in others again, especially those closest and most loyal to us. Bye-bye. Man, easiest psychological, finagling. How's it going, Jai? Of course, I'm only with you only because of your throne and your power sharing. You didn't hope for my feelings were genuine. Fear of being used. We all have it, but the more it goes to give, the stronger it grows. The more we have to give, the stronger it grows.
It's about time.
Burn responsibility lies on your shoulders. Break the chains of exhaustion. Man, who knew therapy was this easy? You just click buttons. Have you ever forgotten me? Don't ever forget me, not even for a moment. As soon as you turn away, yep, okay. I don't know who this monkey is, but you left kin to slimy mud in the rain. Let's wash it away like spring water, shall we? I guess we haven't explained what the hell happened there, did we? I mean, I'm sure we said it at some point. Hi, Argenta. Argenta saying we don't actually have any true faith. That's fair.
None shall stand in my way.
I am proud of you, become a worthy successor, and perhaps even the best Lord Captain. Huh. That was odd. You just got lucky, monkey, but luck is the only thing you have. You are weak, so prepare to suffer. Buddy, we could eviscerate your entire army. Alright. Only the man to foolish never doubt their strength. The wise are full of doubt, but they know when and how to let go of them. Begone, chair. Hey, yo, Abelard. Your decision will doom us all. Lowly pirates perish, risking nothing but their own skin. But what of you? You are putting the lives of thousands of crew members and billions of protector subjects in danger. Yeah, there's just more weight of burden. Yo, Pascal, what do you got to say? Crimes against the sacred laws of Omnicide have been logged. Retribution is imminent. Okay, whatever.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh, did we miss something? Oh, hey. See yourself now, long time, just as radiant others see you. We are surrounded by various chaos things and maybe San Aldari. Oh, hey, it's us. What is this monkey? Voice of incorporeal echoes, major soul its home seems to only sound only in your head. Her face tenses. Sorry about that. Just had to close the door there. Yuri's face tenses in surprise. Her features becoming even sharper. She stares with confusion at the ghostly figure. She says nothing, still, and glances at you, and then figures again, as if waiting for something. Let's look closely. Strange feeling envelops your body. You feel yourself become lighter than air, and inside your mind, your thoughts are racing with incredible speed. You're not yet aware you're looking through the eyes of your ghostly echo and observing from afar, all at the same time. Your inner world changes under the force of your will, and now control your own echo. You can do something that you would not dare do in the real world. Oh. This is actually difficult to parse. Right, because one of the main things she respects about our character right now is that we are shown capable of resisting the faults in humanity, basically. Which, you know, this may be, you know, this could be a moment where either, you know, we indicate some sort of interest, or this could be a moment we mess everything up by indicating some sort of interest, right? Okay. Alright, we're gonna stay fast here. We're gonna resist temptation. Right? This is a very judging moment. And right, this is supposed to be our most inner, right? And if she finds that our most inner is truly, we're unable to resist it at a primal level, probably not good. You stand there in complete silence, tense and awkward at first, then soft and enveloping. She sighs ever so slightly, and you hear sadness in her voice, but she remains silent until the ghostly figures around you start to disappear. Oh. It's time to return. Your soul is not yet strong enough to endure prolonged immersion. Take a deep breath. Interesting. You awaken from your meditation with a sense of vigor and unusual calm, as if you have just taken a shower under a freezing waterfall, or delivered a speech in front of thousands of subjects, and your heart swells from the crowd's adulation. You are awake. Your soul shines too radiantly for a human, despite all the litter that has accumulated in your soul. You can get rid of litter, but the light, try to preserve it. It draws the eye like bright stars in night sky. Of course, your world is not as beautiful and serene as mine, but I was glad to see it. Okay. Will you help me again? You don't know, perhaps someday? Cool. Will I be, let's not mention this. Let's just praise it. I feel as if I've been reborn. As the cleansing of your soul, Anantak, I hope you now know the importance of keeping it free from unnecessary litter. Will I be able to see yours? I do not think so. It is impossible to know everything in this world, how much we would like to. And still, my heart sings, for I have helped you find peace, even for only a short while. Till we meet again. Okay. Well, she isn't immediately angry at us, so that's a fair sign, I think. Maybe? Alright, well, you know, back to travel, which is the real thing we were trying to do. I do wish we didn't have, like, multiple living scenes we had to go to get. There should just be a button that just takes you to Cronus Expanse. This is a singular button. Oh, hey, profit factor. Actually, God. Well, you see, the problem with getting this much profit factor is that is exactly the amount we need to get the hex rifle from the merchant. And in case we do something that makes us lose that, I want to just grab that now. So, you know, another loading screen. Because, you know, there's also not a trader button. A lot of unnecessary load screens in this game. Like, there's no reason we couldn't have a button just over here, you know, tied to cargo manager or something. I still have to check our colonies. Casablanca commission. We can also get this. Oh, also off screen, I took care of leveling the other characters and then just selling some of our Xeno artifacts. So we got a Casablanca commission upgrade and also a Fellowship of the Void upgrade. Okay, so that I'll see. It's only once for combat. This guy might be much more relevant. I mean, that is pretty darn useful. Right, one turn, first turn you get 2. Versus, I mean, 15 perception, though, is pretty darn good. Do we not have anyone using the hex rifle? We don't. Okay, Starblight 1929 for ammo. 1820. Okay, so about the same damage. A little bit more armor pen though. Same range. This Toxic Shock, Deadeye Slot, Fatigue. This one does damage instead of slowing though. Wish it told me the value of the damage. Let's use that for a bit. Okay. I can't use them. Okay. Okay. Well, colonies. I assume there's nothing new. Yep. Calvic ammo, we just have not grabbed the 3rd level because, like, why would we? We don't want -3 efficiency for 2 kind of very meh things. I mean, -10 evasion's maybe not terrible, but -3 efficiency is pretty rough. S2 security is also pretty rough, and just none of these things are actually really worth it. Dargonis. Let's see. Or the auction. The auction gives us this gun, which just has flavor text and I guess reputation. I feel like this is probably the better one. And this guy gets us some more efficiency and proficience. I just feel like that's not worth it. Alright, we're gonna do this one. We'll spend 4 people, get sword goods. Okay. What about you? You, we have literally one thing. 1 mechanisms for 3 plasteel. We really don't need that. Okay. More profit factor gained. Is that because the colony project finished? It is. Light speed. Nope, wrong button. Void ship. Do we even want these? Oh! It says broadside. Oh, it can fit anywhere. That is interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna keep that. But that is interesting. If we really need to augment something, we can probably go for it. Anyways. Let's take a look at what this thing is. Quick save. I think we're missing 2. Oh. Is it? Did we just, like, naturally find it? Oh, no. Okay. It's a new thing here. Prize discovery is left the crew speechless and shaken. The ancient Imperial Arc ship, Hammer of Redemption, is hidden below the surface, impervious to the Augur's sight. The rotator not found piece of the Archaeotech, I keep on calling it Aerotech, Archaeotech compass that resonated with the vessel's defense systems would have remained lying at a bottomless chasm, lost and undeservedly forgotten forever. And it is just a smidgen of loot. Oh my god. How disappointing. Okay, we got actual something interesting. Oh, that is pretty crazy. Depus Mechanicus acolytes studied ancient data caches, or data archives, and concluded that the vessel crashed about 300 years ago after running into an asteroid system. Hoping to rescue at least some of the colonists, the captain dispatched 4 lifeboats whose tragic fate you had already known. Although time whether or not kind to Hammer Redemption, the crew still managed to find plenty of valuable items. Cool. So we have this guy. Well. Who do we need to... I guess Pascal. No, not Pascal. Cassia, do you have a use for us? Signet ring can go away. Sure. Cool. Well, that's definitely a very useful item. It's just only kind of unfortunate we already had more or less that exact item. Just because of our alignment. Okay. What is this button? I did not notice this before. Okay. And then last but not least, we need to... You've been released. We're gonna go murder people. No reason to shake things up. I know we could use Argenta more and die more, but like I just really don't feel like it. Okay, so it seems like we have like 3 different like void ship fights we've done before. We have these guys who are the pink horrors and stuff. We have the like fire guys, and then we have the Nurgle dudes. Alright, as they say, engage in the cube. You know... Sure. Alright, we know what our strategy is here.
do. Already done. Nothing I can't do.
Nothing I can't. Okay, that makes sense to me. Can I get all of you guys? No. Well, that's unfortunate. You see that? Just switch to our melee weapon for some parry chance. Okay, yield it.
Swift and silent.
Okay.
This tedium is beneath me. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
She's so mean. Good damage.
Fortune favors the swift.
We got the crit, so therefore...
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
How much toxin damage? 4? Sure. Alright. Did not get Peril of the Warp. We do have a problem here where the veil degradation is so high that I should not have brought Heinrichs actually in retrospect. Because his main gimmick's kind of non-functional. But we can do something at the very least.
Holy terror,
At the very least, his
I'm done with this one.
great. So at the very least, his psi rating is still pretty high. Yeah, we'll risk this one. Okay. Sure.
Brace yourself, Amalot.
Oh no. I mean, manifestation is annoying. And that's also annoying. Because our stats are nuked. Yeah, look at that. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Okay, I actually killed so many people that way. Okay, that functions though.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Cool. Aww. Okay, honestly, a little bit of a pain here. I think you're just going to brain blast this poor lad. Okay.
I'm not accustomed
Buff
to being
yourself really
ordered
quick.
around.
Brain blast you.
I I'm another
Kill one.
duty demands.
Just some momentum. Left Pascal, because why not? Oh, by killing that one, I actually kind of messed up things. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so we'll get the AP refund. We do this. Dude, I have missed a lot of 95%, so I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit wild. Cool. Well, that guy's dead no matter what now. Hey, damage. Oh yeah, we do have following now. I totally forget that mechanic. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the first time I've really ever used that ability. Okay, we're just going to
All too easy.
keep chilling here.
Not a problem for me.
Do that, and then nuke that guy. Okay, technical knowledge did work. Didn't indicate it, but it did. Cool. Okay.
I understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
I think I can just get this guy. Cool. Didn't get the crit, fine. This is nice that we don't get the crit. We do have a kind of like very easy option of just turning that into an attack next turn.
If it serves your cause.
Oh, didn't mean to pass Tynex's turn. That's fine. Honestly, who cares? Get up here, Abelard. I'm just gonna beat the crap out of people. You know, getting high momentum twice in a row is pretty good.
A tactically sound approach.
Just right up here. Yes. Okay. This goes until my next turn, right? Yeah, so this means this, I think, buffs the parry damage as well, which is very nice. Can I just...
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
That's 100% extra damage? No, 50% extra damage. That's fine.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
Yeah, inspires 50%. Cool.
Isn't this a job for another foe painted black?
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
And we
I
should
will
be
do
done
my
here.
duty. It will be done.
Who knows? Yeah, was that high momentum? Okay. I mean, it's not much XP, but it is 100 XP. Cool. Then... oh my god. How's our ship doing? Ship's doing perfectly fine. Voyage of the Casablancan ship. That is a route, right? I have anger. Oh, that's the storm. Ah, that is just that. Alright, it's been a bit since we've been to Footfall. Ah, Shireen, if you find a small bit of Footfall where you're not dedicating or lackluster affairs, I would be glad to see you in my Amakar in the Amanceus. I tell Octi to set aside some decant wine in case you decide to grace our humble party with your luminous presence. Is some sort of celebration? This occasion is celebrated on my world, Ifrit, but a day when a person shows by their actions they have reached maturity, their spirit is ennobled. Among the Ifritian nobility, this day is considered more important than other symbolic events, such as the first cry or day of repose, and by a wonderful coincidence, my Amakar happens to fall on the day where I also wish to celebrate my acquisition of the Mercatum Tabula Official. Alright, we'll go. I mean, we've literally already shown up before. Oh, it just drags us immediately. Okay. Well, I was hoping kind of to save. Okay, we can't save. Oh, it was a while since we did that. Hard save. Okay, stuff we've already seen before.
A new challenge for me?
Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything actually different here. Where in the hell is Jai? How's it going, Skatov? Seem to be despondent. Okay, yeah, this is the historian. I thought I already talked to this guy. I must have done it in my other save, which is about here. Just a historian, bad luck, got here, and Cassius happy about the book that led him to his ruin, blah blah. Footfall's founder, Lord Proximus, obsessed with the creation of a grand future, right? And now Footfall has obviously, you know, not ended up how you wanted. Yep, he got conned to warp, so he lost a lot of time, and by the time he got here, it was like, what? Your perseverance, as Scott thought, should have been applied elsewhere. However, the fact that you succumbed to indolence after your journey is far more deserving of reproach than your questionable choice of life goals. So then, ink and paper too can lie and cause pain. Does that mean that all I've ever read about will one day disappoint me with your ugliness of reality? Yeah, but you're an architectural historian. Is what happened to Footfall not part of its history? Yes, Footfall's current appearance, slums fused together from elves or majestic palaces, is a unique phenomenon. I'd be curious to observe if other places have taken after it, therefore solidificating a new style of architecture, or if it still remains a local oddity. My word, you know how to provide an unexpected perspective on things. Yes, mate, I just wanted to say, thank you for hearing me out. Over dozens of years I spent on Footfall, no one has hung around long enough to listen to my story to the end. It's such a delight to have shared everything that's been weighing on my mind. Poor as a church mountain, but I have something to offer you. It's a scavenger hunt. And, riddles, and, Cassie's happy hour riddles. Alright. Okay, I've already solved this one on another save, I think. So, I'm going to just kind of run to it. Because if I remember right... oh, we need to talk to, Abelard about the AI. Yeah, that's really big. Yeah, cash. Oh, I need to check the shadow quarters.
Follow my lead.
Where's am I just stupid? Why did it take us here? Where's Jai? Suspicious prowler. Okay. Oh! Wow, okay. Surprised there wasn't a little... Made gravitational wells in my worlds never lack for grip, just my heart never lacks for the joy of decided Rogue Trader. The Rogue Trader. Octaviana, I can't believe it. You actually ripped Rogue Trader and come into your party. The Rogue Trader raises a toast to your health, I'll start to believe you really are a princess, and not a smuggler and gifted gab. Please take a seat, your lordship. Observe the group. They're exactly who we expect. Hardened operators of the cold trade, right and forbidding, but I like how we brought the, Inquisitor to this. And the Adeptus Mechanic. Yeah, I'm just describing these characters. Britannia rarely tops up on the glass of the table, playing the role of consummate host, but you notice her and Jai's chairs are slightly drawn closer together than usual for a pair who seem to be connected by only superficial acquaintance. How's the party going? We're laughing and celebrating life, as true friends do, but until your arrival, we were stars and a moon in the sky, merely heralding your coming. Now we are happy. Alright, let's join for a bit. This is the finest AMSAC that's ever graced this bar. Jai personally acquired it, she says, as a special occasion. It seems you are the special occasion, your lordship. Crowd around tables fall silent, exchanging awkward looks. It would appear they are unaccustomed to drinking in the presence of lofty individuals such as you. Octavia, you and Jai are friends? Friends? She is my worst enemy, the vengeful spirit of retribution sent to punish me for my youthful transgressions. She's a special gift for knocking me off balance and dragging me into difficulty. I would have barred her from the masochist. Why is that so hard for me to say? A masochist long ago if it wasn't for her habit of tossing money around like confetti and of paying triple for anything she breaks. Do you, Shireen? Do you see the petty, miserly, callous, unforgiving friends that exalted one has sent me? Let's just drink to the Lady Dower. Yep, it's, expensive alcohol. Bravo, Octi, this Masak will do very well indeed. These are your associates. Precious roses in the garden of my soul, and the golden little bees that bring honeyed riches to my treasure house. Yes, this is my crew of cold traders. The two identical ones are trickster twins, my associates Core and our resident hothead, the much wiser sister, Tora. Don't let her fool you, your lordship. She's only calling me a precious rose because you're here. When it's just us, I'm lucky to I'd get that asshole of a gun. Just because you are the asshole of a gun. If I dragged you out as many scrapes as Jai has, it's not a name I'd be using for you. I can tell you that much. Pay no attention to him, your lordship. He has no way but to blame for himself for that nickname. Nope. Is this the competition? Oh, we got an item. Falco. He's hideous by anyone's standards. Repulsive face, greasy hair, bulging veins in his temples, tempt at amiable style, so transparently false and off-putting that your fingers itch to reach for your weapon. With spies looks of askance to you, he says, Mistress Hierarchy, allow me to make you a Hemi Amakar. Master Mercy cannot let such an occasion go unmarked. He sends his warm wishes and a gift. Combat where this cloak gains 15 fellowship whenever there are no enemies in a 4-cell radius. Not terrible. Yeah, bad for Vanguard fellowship stacking, but good for like ranged officer, obviously. I'm much obliged and touched by your presence. May the fire of your health burn forever bright and hot like the stars of the Grimoire system. Tell Mercy that the show of precious attention toward my humble self was brought dew among your eyes and song to my heart. Isn't Falco the one who stole Jai's cargo? Very same, greasy piece of gawk shit. But the stars of the Grimoire system all died around 100,000 years ago, and the systems around them are true breeding ground of death. Oh. Who's this Mercy? Big mysterious figure in the mission. Casabalaco's put him here to keep a handle on things and make sure the interests of their senior partners aren't forgotten. If anyone does become a bit forgetful, Mercy comes along and somebody dies, everyone else panics and empties their pockets. Falco and Mercy aren't officially connected. Falco's just another prosperous mission agent like Jai and other people, but Falco's happy to do Mercy's dirty work for him, and that's why he gets preferential treatment. Where's your present for Jai, Falco? Falco stares at you unblinking with his pale eyes, saying nothing. Then he rearranges his mouth to smile, remarkable and hideous. Of course, your lordship. This is a gift from me personally, Miss Sonic Venom Blade. Yeah, we have enough Jakari weapons. Here's the table. You see a snarl of feral hatred twist his already repulsive features. What are you talking about before I arrived? Business, my dear Tora, who's mind never strays from chilly peaks to the mountain of money she's made, was telling the latest cold trade news. Exciting times are upon us. We're not only being tested for weak spots, Vladium's set up putting the Ultra Inquisitors out of business, and it looks like the Mercy's got blessings to do it. The big beasts are picking off the small ones. I think the only thing getting more interest from things are only going to get more interesting from here on. It means it's time to step up and become major players, yes? I know a couple of Shingars from the Ultra Inquisitors. They're dry as you like. We could tell them to cool their heels with us, and then we'll be more willing at the other altars. We could take on Falco and even blow Valium out of the airlock, too. Core, my sweet, before you go chewing Fasteline with Shingars, you need to clear the altar and hide the pulses. I need to breathe more. If Valium's playing all the lines, he won't touch me, but I don't want to shift the risk onto you. There's chatter about the commission. Conversation quickly turns to impenetrable mismatch of terms from the secret arrogance of cold traders. Even the foes are bowing down before Jai, just something worth celebrating. We'll celebrate with a game. And that's what I want. Okay. Oh, betting. Okay. Recognize the tiles in Jai's hand is set for Tantolo, a game popular amongst gamblers. Each player is dealt several tiles, which can be arranged into a pattern of specific values by carefully matching up to the mag lines. Whoever has the highest value wins. Okay, it's dominoes. Voicemen love to play Tantalo, and it's usually won by luck or skill. I don't know the rules. It's easy, everybody. Okay, it's literally... Okay, I shall play. Watch out, your lordship. He was awfully quick to agree just now. I have seen suspicion about the rogue trader acquiring all his countless riches. But I warned you now, playing for money is considered wrong on Ifrit. His gambling is tempting fate. So instead, we're going to play for wishes. What's our hand look like? Poor hand, you cannot make high value arranged from the tiles. I'm going to show you my hand. The Exalted One loves me today. And if one doesn't show his hand, what then? Then you have a chance to bow the game without losing, but you can only do that before someone announces they're going to show you their hand. I mean, they're ready. No luck. Chuckling, you know, she has a great hand. And for my wish, I want everyone to drink to good fortune. And she deals out a new hand. Okay. This is one of the best hands. The 2 of Luxury, and I'm going to show my hand. It's one of the best. It is not the best. Yeah, let's play along. I know she's probably manipulating the odds, right? She's probably skilled at this, but... And she has the best hand. Yep, we had one of the best. Extract a promise of my assistance should you ever find yourself in trouble in the future. You promise to save me. What exciting venture that could turn out to be. It's almost worth getting in trouble for. I accept your stake. Look at our tiles. Only played by someone desperate with nothing left to bet. For a dance. Oh, our personal agility. 50% chance. This can be bad. Let's just play. Mine are worse, and I've won. Oh, dancing. Or is that... Yeah, it's shy. It's an interesting dance animation. Okay. Light plays on Joey's dark skin and glints off the floor, augments on her throat, moving with the grace of a sand snake. She holds her gaze and smiles mischievously. Dark curls fall across her face, and you see a saucy glint in her eyes through the alluring curtains of hair. Oh. That's called Dance of the Captive Renarian Girl. When the governor... Okay, I'm going to skim through this, because it is midnight and my throat's dying. Cool. So, basically, yeah. Daughter of a rebel leader brought and started dancing and telling a story, but then took a gun to, you know, attempt to kill, but then they had love. Let's see. Chai, you wouldn't be cheating by any chance. How could you even suggest such a thing? Has Jayadari really fallen so low? So that someone could think of me capable of deceit? He brings her hand to her chest, a tragic gesture to approving go-offs of her associates. Alright. Malak is very fickle today, isn't that betting? Unlike Amsak, you can always trust Amsak. It always lies. Amsak's deceit. May deceive, not live to regret it. Fog swallows your mind in appealing... I'm surprised we don't have a carouse test. Fog swallows your mind in appealing ways, or maybe there's a hidden one that we failed. Other ways you can amuse yourself at this party, surrounding the maelstrom of chaotic thoughts, let all pervading merriment determine your fate. Oh god. Minus 60 profit factor. Alright, has she finally betrayed us? Have we been swindled for every cent that we owe? Ah. Fully clothed. Awkward angles. Thoughts tumble violently in your head, periodically ricocheting off the inside of your skull and triggering bursts of pain. Your tongue feels desiccated and shriveling your mouth scrapes painfully against your teeth. Light is the enemy. It's Disco Elysium. Self-awareness returns unbidden, bringing with an inexplicable sense of awkwardness. Your beleaguered body violently protests against the very idea of getting out of your soft bed. Yeah, our concrete slab. Here's soft side beside you, looking over, you see dark hair fanned out across her pillow. Jai, who is cozying up next to you, falls asleep, is fully dressed just as you are. Perhaps she's not asleep at all. You surely know how to have a good time. You have a decent chance there. Showed a piece of your fragmented memories of last night's carousing. For some reason, clearly recalled the ingratiating looks of the wardens as they tried to persuade you to stop, to cries of the beggars who gave an obscene amount of alms, and then the stamping of the servitory that you rode around the station to Jai's unconcealed glee. How'd you end up in my chambers? I had to get back to your quarters, and then I couldn't find a door to get out again. And then you graciously gave up 35% of your bed for me. Yes, I think the number our haggling ended up on. We did not fall to barrier just to sleep, did we? Turning a remarkably fresh-looking face to you, you don't remember anything at all, Shireen. Neither do I. All the better. With sweet and smelly stare as you can imagine to fill the gaps. Alright, let's get presentable. I'm sorry to say you're right, Shireen. No matter how soft the bed or how pleasant the company, there's a line we must not cross. I am perilously close to doing exactly that by getting a couple bottles of delicious medicine for our aching heads. Sorry, Ulrich, you probably not approved. See, we acquired this memory after we had Ulrich's little psychic session. I still don't trust Jai. I just am expecting her to just swindle us from all of our money. Okay, and we're going to talk to Abelard, and that will be the last thing we do here. You know, taking care of all of our miscellaneous stuff. I'm just going to go grab the stash off camera.
Lord Captain.
The words epitaph incident and yeah, this is the or tech bite me anything. You're connected to Theodora, right? This is the data cache from Kiava Gamma and such. And then, in the room, and then now we have the context of the, the same cogitator that we inserted them in.
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
No.
Lord Captain.
Alright, we're just going to talk to everyone. Okay, that went a lot faster. Voxmaster. Oh god, we can get information. Not long ago, I took a celebration in Jai's honor. Care to learn the circumstances of your return to the ship? I can assure you the landing decks was damaged minimally. She squared you quarters by boldly touching the personal rogue trader, and in response to crew's attempts to help you, you endeavored to demonstrate your proficiency in several Ifrit swear words that, according to you, had been taught to you earlier. The incident took place on Footfall Liege. Takara's already let us know that persons affected have no claims against you, and thank your lordship for the honor of witnessing how the rogue trader and his charming paramour amuse themselves. Yeah. Okay. All Lady Theodora's journeys can be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious, and the words you mentioned, none of them sound familiar as far as I can tell. Except maybe the incident. I recall coming across this words in transmission several times, and I think it repeated upon the former Injasir, the one who perished during Kunrad Vodagir's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I was likely aboard at the time, did not notice anything strange, but tech priests are sensitive to such things. That's all I can tell you. Alright. Where is Mr. You're over here? Yeah. Alright. Can't say I do, doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Theodore went is epitaph incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but through my implants, I feel I wanted the ship and I sense that. And I don't know when it happened exactly. It started moving differently. Perhaps became more responsive. Livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. When you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Part of my bungled report, Lord Captain, that's all I've got to say. The fiery reckoning. I've heard the name, much I'm sure of it, can't recall details. I wonder if it was part of the operation that the late Mort was put in charge of. If it was, then there's nothing I can tell you, Lord Captain. The whole thing is kept under wraps. Your best chance would be to ask the High Factorum. Maybe some of his treasury records have mentioned your fiery reckoning. Okay, well that's something that we can follow up on. Yeah, I haven't talked to these NPCs in a bit. Huh. Okay. Now let's talk to Pascal. Just a lot more scatterbrained of a ending than I was thinking it would be.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all. I
Anything
am
new?
honored to belong to the priesthood of Mars, guided by its tenets. We safeguard technology against
Okay.
the acknowledged. The request is acknowledged.
Nothing new.
Mail.
Mail. Let's just, check out the cogitator, I guess, is one last thing. Hello, Nomos welcomes your visit. What have you been doing, Nomos? Studying and observing, and helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms they would have suffered without our input. What about that research notes on the tech blight that we obtained from Cash and Kiava Gamma? The name is also known to us as related to Nomos, although we do not understand how. Incident N80 was a ship-wide failure of some kind, and Epitaph had something to do with the ship flying better. The incident marked the beginning of us. The ship became better because of us, too. These are links in the same chain, we cannot piece them together yet. People who accompany Theodore on her travels are strangely unaware of the incident and Epitaph. Human shells are subject to external influence, perhaps someone purged their memory archives, or perhaps they simply do not want to access them. It's a shame no new information was obtained, but no, most grateful to your try. I wonder if she used like some Jukari thing, right? Because I know they have like mental manipulation stuff. And she has a lot of Xeno artifacts. And she's grateful that we tried. Cool. Wait and search. I can deal with that. Okay. Well, with that, we're going to end this here, and I'm going to go grab that cache off screen. Actually, no, I won't. We'll start next one grabbing the caches. I'll grab the caches and then check if the Shadow Quarter is there. The Shadow Quarter is there. Then I'll record that, and we'll deal with that. If it's not there, not the Shadow Quarter, the quarantine zone in the Shadow Quarter. If it is not open still, then I'll just grab the cache and we'll start progressing on the last chapter act thing.